Sino ang nandoon? Bisita? Grabe.
Nice. What are you laughing at?
Huh?
What were you laughing at?
What am I laughing at? Because when there's an earthquake here, Vivian hugged Mom and they stayed here. Are you alive? Where's your other phone? Who's your
So I'll put who wants to talk to Sam. They're funny.
Relax na ma-relax din ako. Relax na relax din ako. Lap.
Sabi niya ba, first time ko nayakan si Mom sa Mindro. Yan, memorable moment mo yan eh. Memorable.
Doroteo, don't stand back there. Blow your nose. Stop wiping it. Blow it. Hello, hello, hello. Come to you live from Mindanao, Philippines. Starting off a little slow tonight. What's it? What is that? What is it? Beef? Beer?
Right.
This is a big thing of foam, looks like.
Who wants to talk to Santa? Somebody want to talk to me?
The coffee cups out there in the car behind the seat. Okay. Nobody stopped it. Hello, hello, hello. That's Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I got rid of the old lady wife and got me a Filipino.
Who wants to talk? Is that your title?
Talk to someone live. This is the title.
And then your picture is right there.
Yeah. Not bad, huh? People see it and kids and stuff.
But you know, kids, they have YouTube kids.
I
Should go
know, but
live there.
with the parents,
Oh,
if they want me to talk to you. If you want me to say something to your kids, type their names and let me know what to tell them. If they've been naughty or nice.
okay. Don't look at yourself. Tummy hurts.
Mrs. Claus' tummy hurts. Thank you.
Kalimutan mo naman.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. Nurse, where's your cell phone at? Hello, hello, hello. Ho, 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 ho.
What?
Where's your cell phone?
Huh?
Where is your cell phone now? Might be in my pocket if I picked it up. Is it in my pocket? Thank you.
Yeah. Opo.
Hello, hello, hello. See, I lost another subscriber. Yeah. Hello, hello. Nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Hello, guys. John.
John who?
John, the man, the legend.
Hey, John. Hey, Sodi. We're
Hello.
gonna talk to son.
Yep, you can talk to me live. If you got any kids around, I'll talk to them. I'll tell them to be good for you. Right. I had one little boy said, I never believed in Santa before. I'd never seen him. So, well, you see me now. Yes, Mercy's running around. I don't know what all she's doing. Yeah, I was talking to somebody's kid today. When they see me on the live stream, she had asked if I could tell her kid to be good, and gave me the name of the child, and I started talking to the kid, and she really had a ball. We're Where are you guys? We are back home. Our house is in Mindanao, Philippines, which is the southern island of the Philippines. And our state is called South Cotabato. And our city is Coronadal City. So I'm not at the North Pole. Uh, I'm from Indiana, USA. So it's starting to feel like the North Pole there. I think the temps were in the around 45 today, is what I was told. Fahrenheit, anyways. Welcome to Check Out the Rileys. Yes, the beer ditches sometimes. Uh, Go ahead with your question. And John, yes, my wife seems to be doing pretty good, but I took the day off to. I took the day off to try to recover because I was just tired of driving so much, I guess. Merce, look at your mom. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be that tired, and because I'm used to driving a lot in the states, but I driving here is so much different, so crazy. Zode, no, I'm not familiar with it. Your country. I'll have to look it up. But before I came to the Philippines, I wasn't familiar with that as well. I don't think John was one of the first subscribers, but he's one of the first people that we really got to know from talking live stream and answering questions from videos and that type of thing. And so it's been a couple times. I think it was one-on-one conversations on live stream. I think. Yeah, John, if you can get jet lag from the car, I guess that's kind of what I had today. I was trying to stay in the house all day, but my wife did get me to go out a while ago for a little bit. So it's near the equator. So and it's near the Philippines. So it's pretty hot there. We to be honest with you, we haven't done very much tourist traveling other than the countries we live in. And yeah, I remember you telling me about that jellyfish lake that you can swim in. We were looking at some jellyfish or something similar off the side of the boat the other day. and but they weren't clear. They were kind of dark and had the tentacles, and they were swimming around. Might be coming up in one of our videos. We haven't downloaded all the different videos that from our trip we just took through the Philippine Islands. So, what language do they speak in your country, or is it English? I've traveled to other countries near and around the U.S. I've been to Canada and to Canada and then down to some of the Caribbean islands, Haiti, and some of those places down in there. Of course, Puerto Rico, but it's a part of the United States. But I was close to Mexico, but I never went into Mexico. I didn't feel like dealing with it. So only 20,000 people. So you got a lot of tourists there. Eh? What is the biggest pool that tourists come into your country for? Yeah, driving is a mental thing. It's never really affected me too bad in the States, but here, driving is a whole different story. We got a video coming up about tragedy driving, so it's a pretty sad story on our trip. Not anything we did or anything, but talking to some people about talking to some police officers about a car that we had seen wrecked. Pretty sad, but I won't get into it too much because I want you to watch the video coming soon. Yes, I'll tell Mercy when she comes back in here. She went that way and she hasn't returned yet. So we should search that, huh? Your Uncle Tommy is. Are you saying search him on YouTube here or search him like on Facebook or something? Mercy, come here. Mercy, come here.
What? Come on.
I'm introducing you to somebody. This is Mercy. She is my wife.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now, how do you say the name of his country? I don't want to hack it up. Go up here a little bit. I called you, but when you came out, you sure didn't come to me. There. Hello.
Palau,
Hello.
near the Philippines, and it's located near the equator.
Here he says, look at this. His uncle. No, I don't. He said, look it up on Google. I have four boys, or we have four boys, no girls. I know my wife looks young enough to be my daughter, though. But there's not a huge age difference. We were born in the same decade.
Your currency is United States dollar.
So you guys use the United States dollar as well?
Pahanap na nila.
Yeah, John, I've done some travel. Not, I won't say a lot. I mean, I've been to Japan and Thailand, Hong Kong, but not for very long. Maybe a layover or something like that. But through the United States, I went to a lot of different states and stuff, and did a lot of traveling there. The name of our boys, we have a son who is 24 years old. His name is Douglas. I have a 17-year-old whose name is Jacob. And we have a 11-year-old, soon to be 12, Jabez. And we have a 5-year-old, soon to be 6. He tells me about it almost every day. Doroteo. That's definitely a thought as far as coming to visit your country. Um, how would you say the prices of stuff in your country? Um, like, is it an expensive place to visit, or cheap, or yeah? Here in the Philippines, it's always hot and two seasons. You got rainy season and dry season, but it's always hot. At least to me. So you have a stepbrother who's almost 40. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? We had we have made some plans, tentative plans, nothing booked or anything, to maybe travel to Thailand, our first out of country trip, and or Myanmar, which we have some friends that are just moving to Myanmar, and they asked us to come visit them there. But if we go out of country, it's not going to be till about March. So you have a calf that $5 per item, or is it $5 to eat? Some people just like to watch and they don't talk very much. That's right, John. She's Mrs. Claus does look a lot like my wife there. See you in the morning. Yeah, I read that, and I'd ask. I see he's married and has children. About how old are you? I see he's 40. I'm 47, and my wife is 40. So it's about a 7 year difference until her birthday's coming up. Then we're back to 6 years. You say you're 13 years old? Or his child is 13? Oh, he has two girls and one boy. Awesome. But, but Zode, how old are you? I just want to make sure because you're supposed to be a certain age to be on YouTube chat, and I don't want to get in trouble for talking to somebody underage. Okay, but Zode, I'm going to have to ask you to leave our chat, unfortunately. You are underage, and we're not allowed to talk to people underage. And if YouTube finds out, they will shut down my channel. Now, if you'd like to get your brother or father or mother to talk, more than happy to talk to them. Zoe said he is 13.
What?
We're not allowed to talk to underage. You're lying. Well, you done told me you're 13, buddy, so I have to take it.
I will not tell my real age.
If you're underage, I can't talk to you.
Hello. Because you're Santa, so you said.
No, please talk to me way before I ever put this Santa hat on.
Oh, okay. Or, where's John?
John is probably
Bill's wife.
Sold, are you over 18? That's what we need to know. Or I'm going to have to block you here in about 2 minutes, unfortunately. Not that I want to, but
He's been talking with us.
I know, but if he's telling us he's 13 and we don't block him, then we're in trouble.
But he's not. So. Oh, now it's a nice place.
Yes, you looked it up.
Mm.
You are 22. Thank you very much.
You scared Bill.
Yeah. We do we do not want to lose our YouTube channel because we're talking to minors. That's part of the rules, and we don't try to break them.
Who else is here?
Mrs. Claus, aka
So it's good to be sure to play limbo. Yeah.
Mrs. Claus is back. She is aka Mercy, also known as
Flash. I hate limbo. Not telling secrets. That's the same one, so they changed it. Limbo. I like limbo. I win all the time.
My wife is pretty short, so she likes to play limbo.
And ping pong.
She says she likes playing ping pong, but I've seen her play, and she's no prodigy.
Oh, way better than you.
She's way better than me. I
But
can't see that
compared to
little ball.
Asian people who played, except the boy.
My wife is under 5.
What? High five.
She's maybe 4'11.
Maybe 5'3" if I had
A box
an
to
inch.
stand on.
I think so. They said she is 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Zoe's a girl?
Yeah, well, I caught that here last.
No, I am 22.
Good job. So, did you decide to change your name? Not telling secrets?
I like the Zoe better.
You know how to say his last name?
Remengesau.
What?
Remengesau? No, I am not a girl. See, he's a guy. Zoe's a guy. Zoe's. The G is silent. Oh, okay.
Jeez. Say it again.
Reminiscent.
I'm not good
Reminiscent.
at new names until I get to know them.
Zodi Reminiscent. Hope I said it right.
And now we can call him Not Telling Secrets.
Well, Zodi.
If he changed his name. Not his picture, just his name. Now, is that a wolf or what is? I can't see what that is.
I think it is.
A wolf or an owl?
Message to what did he say?
So, John, did we have an issue with not telling secrets? Was he being bad? And thank you for getting rid of that mess if somebody was talking crazy.
You see?
John deleted his messages. Yeah, I didn't even see him pop up.
seconds, 30 seconds. Yo, yo. Who else is here? It's fine. No.
Deleted all
Oh,
of them.
yeah, when you turn on, let's just sign out. Like 6 minutes. Time out.
Okay. John, are you still with us, bud?
Did you tell them about your trip?
We talked about it a little bit. I tried to talk earlier about different things. I told him the videos are coming. You got to download them to the laptop so I can start working
We'll
on
do
them.
that tomorrow.
We'll start working on those vlogs tomorrow. Thank you, sir. We had some cards made up while we were away. One of Mercy's friends made these cards, like business cards we can hand out. We always get asked, what's the name of our channel? And when we say check out the Rileys, people just, what? So now we have something to pass out to them without having to try to find paper and a pen and all that kind of good stuff. So we got a few hundred of these printed up. So hopefully, hopefully they help attract people to our channel. So okay. Whereas you as you get better at that, you'll know how to block people and all that kind of stuff. Maybe if they pop back on and start talking smack, you can block them. I don't look like they got upset about something, and I wasn't sure what. And then the age thing is tricky. Try not to get in trouble talking to somebody that's underage that purposely tells you that they're underage. Appreciate that. They were a surprise for me. My wife talked to her friend about it. We were going to be passing through her town on the way home, so she talked to her friend about it, and then we stopped by and got them. And we had talked about ordering some before, but never managed to get around to it. But on the trip, there were so many times we could have passed them out, but didn't have them to pass out. Now, for some reason, it's saying that I don't have anybody watching. Now it says one, so I don't know if that's our internet playing tricks. Well, not chocolate milk. Too late for anything but water. What kind of water would you like? Water or water?
Daddy's water. We'll get it in the fridge. Mama will open it for you. Very interesting. Out. Was there something you guys thought was bad? Whether you could be a very professional register. Oh, he's asking. No,
Not exactly for sure. Um,
it's not blocked.
yeah, you're not blocked or anything, I think. But we'll see. As long as you're not 13. And you don't get upset if somebody accidentally says girl versus guy.
I was stand out, but why?
Not for sure. I didn't see all the messages, so
I'm not 13 and 22.
yeah, we understand that now.
Take a water. First, I not have to open it. Where's Travis? It's called Travis. So it's just that when someone has YouTube channel, they couldn't entertain them. That is all. Yeah.
Yep. So you got to make sure never to say you're underage on a YouTube channel, or they have to block you.
This is my good eyes.
The weather here today was pretty hot, and we kept having a bunch of brownouts where the power goes out, and it just kept happening today. I tried to do a live stream this morning, but I could not keep the power going to even be able to talk to anyone. It would power would be on for like 15 minutes and then go off for 15 minutes, and it did that like 3 times. Well, the last time the power went off for like an hour and a half. Then when it popped back on, I hurried up and got a shower while I still had power. And then it was then I didn't want to do a live stream after that, so I posted the video of my son. He's lost a tooth by eating ice cream the other day, and we were on the. He was eating ice cream and pulled his tooth out. So yeah, John, we were right on the ocean. I don't know if you could see that. Well, I don't know if any of those videos showed it very well. But that pool that was outside our bed, outside the hotel room, if you walk like 5 steps, there's a cliff, and right there's the ocean. Then outside of our back window, there's probably 2 steps, and then there's the ocean. And when that rain is coming off that ocean like that, it just seems to be like it just kicking. Then, as you see that toward the end of the video, they put the kids out because out of the pool finally because it started lightning and stuff. But that rain really comes down hard there when it was happening. We were kind of at the southern part of that island, Luzon or whatever it's called. But that Iloilo is a pretty good place for foreigners. Um, we had we've seen a lot of other foreigners there, so it's a good place for foreigners to hang and be and all that stuff. At my dad's wedding there was three foreigners. All three of us had big beards, so it's kind of funny. My dad has a beard. I, of course, have a beard, and then the other guy, he was originally from Africa, South Africa, and spoke with a British accent, and it's kind of wild. Yep, in that pool, it just had started lightning, and the guards did the right thing of starting to get them out of there, out of the kiddie pool. They cleared all three pools. There's three different pools at that resort. So yeah, they cleared them. I'm gonna have to exit the hat because it's getting warmer. I only have a fan here going, but it was a beautiful resort. If you guys had seen my wedding video, um, you might see more of the resort there. They had a wedding area. They had they had a reception hall and all kinds of stuff at that resort. So it's very nice. ZZ Top in concert. I just seen that ZZ Top last year. I in concert took my wife to see him. Last, not this past summer, but the summer before, and I seen him play for. I had seen him a couple times there in Indianapolis area. But the they were the warm up band for John Fogerty, so they were touring with him. The other times that I seen ZZ Top, they were the headliners. I actually got in the newspaper, local newspaper, because they thought I was a big ZZ Top fan. So I like ZZ Top, but I was there to see John Fogerty for the first time. Yes, John, I was very hot at the wedding. It was crazy hot. Only thing that saved me is there was a breeze coming from the ocean, but the venue was right in the sun, and it looked nice, but it was hotter than snot. They were supposed to do the wedding early morning, but it kept seeping closer and closer to noon. Um, so the wedding was supposed to be at 9 a.m., but I think it was around 10:30 or 11 before it got started. So it just kept getting hot. The whole front of my shirt and back of my shirt, my pants were all wet. After the wedding, I had to go back to my room and change before I went to the uh, before I went to the reception. Not telling secrets, huh? Yeah, we all missed loved ones that were not around. So do you have the same last name as your brother? I know you said he was your stepbrother, right? Awesome. Now you changed your name back? Yes, the John, in the wedding, a lot of people that was in the direct sun right there would either have umbrellas up or scooted up toward the stage where they could get out of the sun. But there was a tree in the background, and I'll say I'll say that most, probably 20 people was under that tree trying to seek shade. Okay, not telling secrets slash Zode. We'll see you next time. Yep. I have recorded the wedding also on my um, GoPro. Well, most of it, anyways. So after that gets uploaded, I'll edit it some and then I'll post a video of that. The video that was posted was my wife's video, and she just used her phone for that one. But she does a great job of capturing different things that I don't see. So, but we wanted to hurry up and get it on there to show family. So that was the only long video that we posted while we were on vacation, holiday, or whatever you want to call it. But we have a bunch of smaller videos that we have set to post. But I try to at least post one video a day, and those are coming up. For anybody who's just watching, if you'd like to say hi, be sure to do so. If you need me to put the Santa hat back on, I will. But it was hot, so I took it off. Nothing like wearing a toboggan while in the Philippines. So, yeah, John, I have no idea why that happened. Um, he believed that he was only going to wear that jacket during the reception, but somebody brung it up on stage and put it on him. He had a Milo on, or a barong, or whatever they call it, and that's what he thought he was going to wear. If you see where I'm walking him up the aisle or whatever, um, that's the way he thought he was getting married. But then they got up there and they put that jacket on him. During the photos, he got so hot that that he had to sit down. Merce, come here. That he had to sit down for a little bit, and they got the jacket off of him finally, and then he also had to go change before he went to the ceremony.
Huh. What is it?
Read the last two.
Last to starting by to give thumbs up and say hello at of Manila kasi yung spending the night. Walang katapos. See you later.
Tropical Tim, thank you, sir. I should read the last two.
Last two. next one. Yes, Bill Mercy did a wonderful job of videoing the wedding.
Thank you, John.
Oh, thank you, John. I tried.
In Tropical Tim, don't spend all your money.
Manilas kasi spending the night.
If you want to throw it
Have
away,
fun.
if you want to throw some money away, let me know. I feel like catching.
Yes,
Uh,
it looked very hot for him.
yeah,
Jen said.
we're talking about the wedding.
Yeah. Well, I agree.
We kept telling them, but they don't listen.
Yeah.
My dad sweats like I do, so I knew he must have been drenched.
Yeah. Bill just wear your
Just
polo
one,
shirt.
it was like a button down, it was a button shirt,
Yeah.
short sleeve, and some
And he's
khaki
sweating
style.
already.
I sweated so bad it looked like I wet myself.
Yeah.
I was loving it. Mercy's gonna go put the baby to bed. We call him a baby. He's 5, but he's still the youngest, so we call him a baby. And Tropical Tim, if you're still on, I have something to tell you. But if not, we'll tell you next time. He already cut out. Doroteo went toward the room there. Well, they kind of have a different tradition over here in the Philippines, and I don't know if it's a family made up one or what it is, but you're supposed to take the tooth and you throw it on the roof of the house, and it's to keep the rats or the mice or whatever from getting the tooth, is what I was told. Again, if that's a custom of the Philippines or just of the family, I don't know. But that's what was done, and we did give them 100 pesos. So kind of a mixed culture, kind of tooth fairy lost tooth thing. So 100 pesos, $2, and he's pretty excited. So he's losing teeth like left and right. It seems like I don't know what's going on with him. I didn't even think that tooth was that loose, and then he bit into that ice cream, and it was done. Hello, Mo TV 28 Mo. I don't know if you call it Mo or TV 28. Yep. Thanks for stopping in. That's right, John. The youngest will always be the baby. That's the way it is. I think my sister's about 30 something, and she's the baby still of the family. I think my mom would still call her baby. I I don't hear my dad calling her that anymore, but when my mom was alive, she would still say it. Mo TV 28, where you at? What are you up to? And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so. Yeah, John, I had never heard of it either, and that's what was kind of explained to me. So I just go with the flow. Of course, I think the tooth is actually in my dresser drawer for right now. Hey, Mo TV 28 is in the Philippines. What part of the Philippines are you in? I'm down here in Mindanao, Coronadal City, living the Filipino dream. I think. I don't know how many Filipinos want to come to Mindanao, but I like it most of the time. Oh, the little one had to get up and run to the restroom. Seen him run by, followed by Mama. So you, Mo TV 28, you do health, beauty, and entertainment. I see you in one of your latest posts. You have a Camaro picture on there. I actually have a video of me driving that Camaro, or one similar to it. The one I drove was black. It's a 2019 Super Sport, but it's on one of my. Never been to Mindanao yet, eh? Well, there's plenty of places I haven't been around the Philippines yet myself. So, Merce, he's from where? In Lagoon?
Yeah, host, good day. So from Philippines. In Laguna, host. I've never been in Mindanao yet.
Laguna.
Laguna, Luzon part.
Oh, the Luzon. Yeah, we went
Right?
up
It's
to.
Luzon, right? Northern part.
We drove up to Luzon recently. What?
It's not Luzon.
I thought we went to Luzon with Iloilo.
Visayas.
Never mind.
It's like
My wife
aligned to
tells me
Cebu.
different. My
Cebu,
wife tells me different things when we're
Iloilo,
there.
like that. Bohol,
Bohol. I know we went up past Bohol, right?
yes. But these are like Visayas.
Yeah.
You should come visit Davao.
There's other places to visit, but we definitely been through some places that you should not visit. Right, Nurse?
See, Luzon. Close to
Very
Manila.
close to Manila. Okay. We've been we've been in Manila many a time, but it's too crowded for me. I don't enjoy. I'd stay there a week at a time, but I try to only stay in Manila, say a day or two, if possible. That traffic up there is so bad in Manila. Have to like just ride a cab and hope they don't wreck. Um, well, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do so. Welcome to check out the Rileys. John, the custom could have been made up by my father-in-law or his father or someone along the line. But that's what we went with. His house, his rules. Um, I always tell my youngest, Doroteo, I tell him, and I've been saying this to him for a long time. I said, Doroteo, you're going to be the one taking care of Daddy, so you always stay close. I said, you got to take care of me when I get old. He's, yes, Dad. He said, but I don't want you to get old. Yes, we love Davao too. The president seemed to have Davao in order before he left it. We have a house down there, and we go there kind of often. So out of Mindanao, if I told a person where to come to, it will always be there. Even though it's a little busier than some of the other places, but very safe place to be, very friendly people. All the right stuff is happening down there. Although I did get a ticket in Davao for driving without a seatbelt a few years back. So I thought that was kind of crazy. I had the seatbelt on, but I didn't have it fastened. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. You guys can always try to share our live stream with others. If you might know somebody that like to talk. If you know a parent that has some naughty kids that need to hear Santa Claus say for them to be good, I'll tell them. Better be good. Yeah, come on down to Mindanao. Check it out. There's a lot of cool places to see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can just call me Santa. But my name is Bill. My wife is Mercy, and she's trying to put our youngest to bed. They are on some type of break from school, but they keep going to school every day. Some kind of makeup days, or I don't know. Something's happening.
Did you finish the drink?
No. Is this Coke?
No. Well, you want to add more?
No. Here, I'll let you have it if you want to take it in.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho,
Ho,
ho.
ho.
There's the Mercy. She's switching out my drink. Give me some water. Amazon, where my wife used to work. to keep me hydrated since I'm not in the North Pole anymore. Uh, Anybody like some Johnny Cash? The Man in Black. My wife's talking to my son about dribbling a basketball. She wants him to get good at getting coordinated to dribble the ball. But we'll see. Needs to practice. Go up there and practice. He might actually be pretty tall for a Filipino if he stay living in the Philippines. He might want him for the basketball team. I have family members that are 6'4", 6'5", and a few of them that are very good at basketball, played college ball, etc. Won the state championship um, in their state. So pretty awesome. The Christmas songs are playing all through the Philippines already. There have been. And it still catches me off guard. Ring of Fire. There you go. John, did you see the movie? I think it was called Walk the Line. It was a great movie. We went to down in Tennessee. We went to the Johnny Cash Museum. But my favorite song of Johnny Cash is right now. I won't say it forever, but right now the song is called "Hurt." And if you guys haven't heard that song, it is two thumbs up. It's actually a cover that he did uh, from another band, but he did it so well that it's his song. I mean, it's so good. But the song is called "Hurt." And as a matter of fact, I have the power right now. Let me see if I can. uh, Wow, that's pretty awesome, John. So she's a Thai lady, huh? I've enjoyed watching some of the people play. Um, haven't seen the movie yet. That's a movie worth seeing if you ever get a minute to sit down and watch it. I don't know what my kids have been listening to on here. It's not that fast. Or Walk the Line is faster, I guess. Or Walk the Line, yeah. He is great. But listen to this song right here. I'm gonna let it play for about 20 seconds and then stop it.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything.
The chorus is coming up here in a minute, but I had to stop it or somebody gives me a ding. Awesome. I'll try to look that up here after a bit. Try to check her out. I don't know about singing with a chihuahua on my lap though. Here's a little bit more of my favorite song right now. This is my favorite song of
What have
any right
I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the
now. Johnny Cash is a storyteller, for real.
My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
All right, that's about all I can share without getting in trouble. There you go. I try to listen to a little bit of them every day. Unless my wife's in control, then she'll play something else. We listen to all kinds of different stuff though. Trying to get my tablet to stay over there, but we'll see. Mo TV, are you still with us? What does your channel specialize in? I read it was health and beauty. So you had some curry with a ring of fire the next day, huh? I think I ran into that one before. Tastes great going in, but bull, bull, bull. Yeah, think I've had that and done to me. Oh, you're at work tonight? You working the second shift, third shift? Yeah, MoTV, if you want to see somebody driving that Camaro that's in your vlog there, look up my video. It's like 2019 Camaro SS. I was driving it around. Well, it looks like my gray is filling in nicely. Some people don't like their gray hair, but don't mind it. Shows I've had plenty of practice. Awesome. Where you guys go? Medicine? Who's sick? You're not sick, are you? What? My wife was holding 2 bottles of medicine, looked like cough syrup or something. Was taking Doroteo to bed. I said, "Who's sick?" He said he was. I know he had a little runny nose. Always trips me out. We're here in the Philippines and he's getting like a cold and stuff. But I guess that's sleeping with the aircon on or in the car while we traveled. I had to have it on or I'd burn up. And I went through many places where I was told not make sure I kept the windows up with the dark tint so they don't see me. Or I'd be on the news. That's what the police told us. Looks like we're down to 30 people watching. I like to selectively add zeros to the number of people watching, not to the front, to the back. Uh, what have I become? Well, John, if you like, I could play that Ducky Ducky song and get that stuck in our heads again. Then we'd be tortured for the week. It's already popping in my head right now. Welcome to Check Out the Rileys. If you haven't said hi yet, make sure you do. Tell us where you at, what you're up to. If you've seen my title about talking to Santa, let me know. Santa Claus can come to town. But the Santa hat is kind of hot, so I took it off. Yep, John, that is the song. That is the song. Now that we know what it's about, we know not to sing it. We told it was about breakup or something to that effect. bad breakup or a hard breakup. I should rewrite it, put some new lyrics to it, make it a good song. Welcome, welcome. Check out the Rileys. I'm plopped down in the sofa. I keep sinking lower and lower. I might be crushing the sofa. I don't think they're meant for my size. I have to switch out the pillows. I tried to set up a chat in the back bedroom. It's a smaller bedroom, and I tried to do it back there, but the internet wouldn't reach. Thought I had a new place to live stream from, but it didn't work yet. I don't know if I can get something to make my laptop pick up the signal better or not. Well, John, I hate to tell you, my oldest son would watch it occasionally too, or my second oldest, anyways. And then my third son, Jabez, he even had the purple dinosaur at his birthday party. They sang, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Yeah, but the wheels on the bus do go round and round. Oh man, that that is a song to get stuck in your head. Yeah, when Jabez started watching it and was starting to really enjoy that show, I told his mom to don't let him keep watching that mess. Like find him something else. So she did. Then I think he started watching a lot of SpongeBob. Yeah, yeah. So I dealt with the purple dinosaur Barney for 2.5 kids. Luckily, Doroteo, the youngest, isn't on it, but he did do the shark deal thing for a while. John, you're right. We remember that tune right there, and we should get some therapy. And I can remember stuff like that, but I can't remember where I set something down at 10 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? uh, the things that I can remember from the past, but can't remember the present. It's like reverse. It's like, can you delete the bad stuff out of here and only keep the good stuff? I have a few songs I'd like to delete out of my brain. Actually, I got a couple exes that I like to delete out of there too. Uh, that's another day. As I'm stretching out on the little sofa. The furniture here in the Philippines I find to be a lot smaller than back in the States. A lot smaller. Thank you, thank you, John, for agreeing with my thought there. Well, any other of you 40 people like to join me and John in conversating tonight? Tell me what's going on in your town, where you're from, and what you're up to. And if you guys have your Christmas tree up yet, like we do, I don't think there's any presents under there, but I think my kids would go crazy if there was. It's way too soon. They both have birthdays before Christmas gets here. Actually, my number three son, his birthday is very close to Christmas, within days. So I usually give him what we had been doing is give him a present when we give Doroteo his present on his birthday in November. That way you have a little time in between Christmas and his birthday to enjoy his present before he gets Christmas present and forgets about the other. I don't know if that's what we'll do this year because it's slim as far as what to get kids over here, or at least my kids that are into the games and all that stuff. Jabez, anyways. Doroteo likes the games and the tablets, but he's already picked out a bicycle that he wants for his birthday, and I don't know why bikes are so expensive over here, but this little bitty bike in the States would cost me about $40, but it's about 100 here. So if anybody would like to chip in on buying a bicycle for my son for his birthday, please let me know. $100 for a little kitty bike is steep. In America, I can get a grown person bike for $100. It might not be the best top name or nothing, but we'll be riding. I think I got a Huffy for my wife not too long ago. I think I paid about $120 for it, and it was kind of fancy, but it was from Walmart. We ended up selling it to somebody else because my wife never had time to ride it. Oh, you're back. Is that what I should guess? You guys should check your Facebook. Facebook? Let's see. Let me pull it up here. Thank you much for being the 300th like on our Facebook page. Appreciate that. Oh, he's talking about the Huffy bicycle we were talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you for 300. Yep, I'm over here. See if you see that. Probably not. Check out the Rileys on Facebook. Appreciate you liking it. We upload some of our videos and blogs and pictures there. So if anybody is on Facebook and like to see that, gotta watch out. I'll start flipping through Facebook there if I'm not careful. Let me get back over to YouTube here. I don't know what's going on there. See you later. See you next time. Looks like I'm lagging. I don't know if I am or the computer is. If anybody's there, say hi. Let me know if I'm still on the air. Hello, hello, hello. If anybody's on, let me try to look her up, John. Hey, she popped up. She must have a lot of. Oh, yeah, I guess she does. 459,000 subscribers. Wow. Wow. I found her. So she's got puppy love and I love my dog songs. Yeah, I'll have to check her out later. I'll look at some more of her videos and stuff. Tennessee Waltz. Ha, might have to send that to one of my friends. Yeah, it's a very lot of comment. I mean, a lot of subscribers, and here's a song for 2 weeks ago. She's got 181 views. Wow, is that her Guns N' Roses, or is that the actual Guns N' Roses? Um, the Guns N' Roses actual song. Billionth. Uh oh. I see some Beatles. Does she also play the piano? The Mansion You Stole, 232,000 views. Wow. Hey Jude. Cheating heart. Oh, she's got Take Me Home Country Road. Of the band Guns N' Roses. Okay. I had to watch this one. Take me home to the place I belong with my dear mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Wow. I should talk my wife into playing the guitar more often on here. Dark and toasted, painted on the sky. Mistletoes of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. And her dog is just sitting there right in front of the guitar. Like, what's going on? When I run into it, I have to definitely check it out. That is a good song. I just haven't been able to find her yet, or find the song. Maybe she got a playlist. No. Now you got me hooked on something else. Yeah, I have to definitely check out some more of her stuff. Oops. Well, I just noticed that we are back down to 301 subscribers. So I lost 3 or 4 today. I think I was up to 305. But hopefully tomorrow we gain 10 more or 1,000, somewhere in there. Just never know day to day. Seems like they come and they go. But my wife, she doesn't have the confidence that, she's like self-teaching herself guitar, and she used to play it more than she does now. I bought her 2 or 3 guitars in America. But I try to build up her confidence, but We'll see how they get on there and get us 459,000 followers if she plays for us. Yeah, thanks, John, for getting me hooked on another YouTube channel. That's what I needed. I got a friend who's supposed to be coming over here to the Philippines. I'm going to show that to him, try to get him hooked. But he's always showing me. There's a guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. There's a guy that is amazing drummer, and he has a YouTube channel with I don't know how many followers, but the guy is awesome. He always sends me over his videos. I don't even have to like ask him; he'll just send them. Appreciate that, John. We're hoping that it takes off, but either way, we're going to be happy. If it doesn't take off, I might tone down the live streams. Not try to do so many, maybe once a week or something. But yeah, if it keeps picking up, we'll keep doing live streams and putting out the videos and stuff. Really want to help some people out before they come to the Philippines to know a little bit more about day to day life over here. What is it like? And all that good stuff. What to do, what not to do, all the mistakes that we made. And John, believe it or not, we had Mercy has a YouTube channel, and we're going to be renaming it. And Mercy in Mindanao was one of the names that we had thought about. But I think we're going to go with something like I married a foreigner in the Philippines or something to that effect to try to get the draw to her channel. And I'll show you her channel real quick. I'll make a comment. Yeah, that's my wife's channel there, and I always keep it on the side just in case anybody gets too crazy on us. We can help block them and weed them out or whatever. But yeah, we're thinking about a name change for it. But John, I think I'm gonna take off for the evening. It's came a big rainstorm, and from earlier today, we kept losing our power. So I think I'm gonna get off here before it cuts off on us. And you wonder what happened to me. Thank you, John. We try to help people out. You know how it is. Pass on, pass on the blessings and pass on the knowledge, and we'll see where it gets us. We'd like to get another camera eventually. If YouTube starts forking up some money. But we'll see. No big deal. Well, we'll see you next time. Thank you for checking out the Rileys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the new channel I can check out.